must have been cold there in my shadow, to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. I could fly higher than an eagle. For you are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, and I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Hi, Grammy. So I was trying to think of a good idea for how to possibly express how much I love you. And although words can't really be said to really describe that, I decided to write you an acrostic poem. Because the best way to say how much I love Grammy is using the word Grammy. So we'll start with G. G is for how generous you are. Grammy, you're probably the most generous person I've ever met in my life. Whether it's special days or birthday dinners or birthday or Hanukkah gifts or donating to charity, you're just such a generous person, which makes you such a great grandma. I love you so much. Okay. R is for all the random boys that somehow you seem to always attract whenever we're out in a public place. Even if one of us is trying to get some boy, you always steal our boys. So that's for the R. A is for how active you are in our lives. Because whether it's a show or a choral performance or any event that means a lot to us, we can always count on you to show up. And that really means a lot to us because you're always there for us, and that's really sweet of you, and we love you so much for that. And Fred. M, number 1, is for your how marvelous of a grandma you are, because really the best grandma we could ever ask for. We are, as us grandchildren, we are so lucky to have you, Grammy. And the other M, I had to put it in here, is for meals, because Grammy, you know how to make a girl happy with her food. Whether it's going out to dinner or filet, we're always happy when we eat at Grammy's house. Always. So meals are very important. So the last letter in Grammy is Y. I think it really sums up the last reason why I and all of the grandchildren love you. And that's Y stands for you. Because we love everything about you, Grammy. I hope you have a happy birthday. I love you so, 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 so much. Mwah.
Happy birthday, Grammy. So I just wanted to say that when I think of you, I think of 4 main character traits. So the first one is generosity, because you are someone who knows everybody's name that you've ever met in your life. You're the type of person that walks into any store, any market, any hair place, and everybody knows your name because you're so generous and kind to them. You buy them Christmas gifts, Hanukkah gifts, whatever, and just treat them so well. You're so generous with your grandchildren, as exhibited by special days. As a kid, and now, getting to go anywhere we want and spending the whole day with our grandma was a dream come true. And you know a woman's generous when she goes through like a 50-pound wrapping paper roll in like a few years. That in itself shows. So the second character trait is actually confidentiality, because especially when I was younger, but still now, I would always confide in you and go to you to advice when I thought I couldn't tell anybody else, with like friends or boys or anything. And years later, you would bring up these same things and make sure they were still okay in my life, and you were completely confidential. You didn't tell my parents if I didn't want you to. You didn't tell my sisters if I didn't want you to, but you remembered these things and you made sure to have me keep you updated and just see if problems were resolved. And you just remember so many small details, which is just such a good trait to have. The third one is kindness, obviously. I probably should have started with that. You would not hurt a fly, and you have so much respect for all people of all cultures, and sadly, a lot of people your age aren't able to do that, but I think you have just one of the most open-minded, like, loving hearts there is out there, which is so awesome. And you also just completely reach out to people in need. Like, you have endless stories of when you and Granddad brought medicine to poor people, or even when you helped out Vivian when she was in her crisis. And then the fourth thing isn't exactly a character trait, but I just think of the classic Grammy moves, with Grammy with stains all over her shirts, Grammy not being able to quite light some candles, the Grammy who throws jog birthday parties with some edible Frosty Pot ice cream, and some cute little dog ears, and a Grammy with a love for travel, because that's one of the coolest things I think you can have, and it's just so eye-opening. So I just wanted to say that I love, 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 love you with all of my heart. You are a huge part of my life. And honestly, when I was in Peru, we were doing this leadership workshop, and they told us, like, you know, take like 5 minutes to think who is a role model in your life and share with a friend. And I picked you because you are just so generous. All the qualities that I just named, I just was talking to the girl that I was paired up with, like saying how amazing you are and how you're such a leader and role model to me in my life. And my teachers were overhearing who I was talking about. They were like, who is this amazing lady you're describing? I was like, my grandma. And they were like, that's amazing. You are so lucky. And I was like, I know. So I just want to end by saying happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day. And again, I love, love, love you so much. And I'm so happy that we get to spend the day with you.
Happy birthday from Queenstown. This is my backyard right now. This is the view from our Airbnb. This is Lake Wakatipu. It's pretty cool. I'm wishing you the happiest of birthdays, and I love and miss you so much, and I really, really hope you and Granddad get the chance to come and visit this country, because it is absolutely amazing. I'm sad I'm missing the celebration back at home, but I'm sending my love all the way from the other hemisphere, and I cannot wait to see you, and I love you and miss you, and I hope you have the best birthday yet. Mwah!
Happy birthday, Granny. I love you.
I just wanted to say that I'm really thankful to have somebody who's so involved in our lives. I know I can always turn to you, whether it's about Israel or work or something else. I know you'll always be there for me. And I think it's been a huge part of my life growing up and having you to look up to. I'm so proud to have someone in my family who's accomplished as much as you have, while also just being an amazing, incredible person. So thank you for everything that you do for us, for everything you've done, and I love you.
Hey Grammy, I just wanted to wish you a happy, happy birthday and tell you a little bit about how much you mean to me. You've always treated me like your own son, and I've appreciated that over the years, and you've been fantastic to my family as well. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done to help support us and what we've tried to do as a family, and the love you give to our children is incredible. So thank you very much. I love you very much, and happy birthday.
Hi, Mom. Happy birthday. Gosh, so much to say, so little time. When I think of you and what makes you special, so many things come to mind. First of all, you are probably the most thoughtful person I know, whether it comes to the gifts that you give or just the little things you do, like the grocery fairy or back in the day, the cleaning fairy that would come. Unconditional love. You know, my whole childhood, I never, ever doubted that I was loved. Even when we butted heads, I've always known how much you love me. It's beautiful. You always listen. I talk to you so much now about my girls, and you don't judge. And in fact, I think if I were you, there would be a lot of moments where I would laugh and say, I told you so, or you get what you deserve, or it's coming back to bite you, but you don't. It's amazing. That's incredible. Having 4 daughters, I know you only had one, but I just hope and pray every day that all 4 of mine come out on the other side and we have the relationship that you and I do, because now I didn't want to cry. You are my rock. You listen and you're there. And I know I can call you with my successes and my defeats and my problems, and you share my joy. And I probably unload too much on you, but this was not supposed to be teary. Anyway, happy birthday. I love you. And I'm just grateful, so grateful that you are my mom. Happy birthday. I love you.